not like this.
No, I'm crazy about it.
Oh, it's not the kind of apartment. I knew you wouldn't like it.
I love it. Paul, didn't I say I loved it?
She said she loved it.
Knew I said it.
Do you really, Mother? I mean, are you absolutely crazy in love with it?
Yes, it's very cute, and there's so much you can do with it.
I told you she hated it.
You don't give a person a chance. At least let me see the whole apartment.
This is the whole apartment.
A nice large room.
Well, there's a bedroom.
Where?
One flight up.
3 little steps. See, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, split level. And where's the bedroom? Through there?
No, in there. That's the bedroom. Well, it's really just a dressing room, but I'm going to use it as a bedroom.
Well, that's a wonderful idea, and you can just put a bed in there.
That's right.
How?
Well, they don't fit. I measured the room.
For a double bed?
No, an oversized single.
Oh, very nice. Where will Paul sleep?
With me.
An oversized single.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get there.
I'm positive.
It's a wonderful idea. Very clever.
Thank you.
Except you can't get to the
Oh,
closet.
yes, you can.
Without climbing over a bed?
Oh, no, you have to climb over the bed.
That's a good idea.
Everything's just temporary. As they say in McCall's, it won't really take shape until the bride's own personality becomes more clearly defined.
Oh, I think it's you right now. What's in here? Oh, the bathroom. No bathtub. Well, you really have quite a lot here for one room. Where's the kitchen? Ah! There it is. Oh. Well, it's very cozy. I suppose you'll eat out a lot the first year.
We're never eating out. It's big enough to make spaghetti and things.
What things?
It's a dish I make called things. Honestly, I'm starved.
I know, dear. Oh, it's chilly in here. Do you feel a draft?
Here, stand over here.
What should you use to drink? Paul, why don't you run down and get some scotch?
Now.
Oh, not for me. I'm leaving in a few minutes.
Oh, she's leaving in a few minutes.
Well, she can stay for one drink.
There's really so much you can do in here. Lots of wall space. What color are you going to paint it?
It's painted.
Look at that, nearly 6.
Oh, I got to go.
Oh, but you can stay for one drink. Will you get the scotch?
I'll stay for just one drink.
Good, I'll get the scotch.
Oh, but no, dear, it's cold.
Oh, yes, I've noticed that.
Get some cheese.
Oh, Paul! I just want to give my fellow a kiss and wish him luck. Your new home is just beautiful. It's a perfect little apartment.
Thanks, Mom.
Then you do like it?
I like it. I love it. Where else can you find anything like this for $75.63 a month?
Well,
Oh, Corey, I'm so excited for you.
not exactly what you pictured, is it, Mother?
Well, it's a little unusual, like you. I remember when you were a little girl, you said you wanted to live on the moon. I thought you were joking. What about Paul? Is he happy with all of this?
Well, he's happy with me. I think it's the same thing. Why?
Well, I worry about you two. You're so impulsive, you jump into life. And Paul is like me. He looks first.
He doesn't look, he stares. That's the trouble with both of you. Oh, Mother, you don't know how I dreaded your coming up here. I was sure you would think I was completely out of my mind.
Why should you think that, dear?
Well, it's the first thing I've ever done on my own without your help.
I'm sure if you wanted it, you would have asked, but you didn't, and I understand.
I hope you do, Mother. It's something I just had to do, all by myself.
Corey, you mustn't think I'm hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm so glad. I'm not hurt. I don't get hurt over those kinds of things.
I didn't think you would.
Other things hurt me, but not that.
Good. Okay, let's open my presents and see what I've got, and you try to act surprised.
So you never let me get you anything. Just a few little things.
What's in here? It sounds expensive.
Well, now I think it's a broken clock.
I'll bet you cleaned out Lord and Taylor's gift department. I think I'm a regular stop on their delivery route now.
Harriet was with me when I picked it out. She thinks I'm over here every day now.
No, you're welcome, Mother.
I said, why, Harriet? Just because I'm alone now? She thinks a woman living alone is the worst thing in the world. I said, it's not. It's not the worst thing.
Hey, does this come with directions?
If I'd known about this kitchen, it would have come with hot coffee.
You're an absolute angel, Mother, but you've got to stop buying things for me. It's getting embarrassing. If you keep it up, it would open a discount house.
It's my pleasure, Corey. It's a mother's greatest joy to be able to buy gifts for her daughter when she gets married. One day you'll see. I just hope your child doesn't deprive you of that pleasure.
I'm not depriving you, Mother.
I didn't say you were.
Yes, you did.
Then why are you?
Because I think you should spend the money on yourself, that's why.
Myself? What do I need? Living alone way out in New Jersey.
It's only been 6 days and you're 5 minutes from the city.
Who can get through all that traffic in 5 minutes?
Well, then why don't you move into New York?
Wait, where would I live?
Mother, I don't care where you live. The point is you've got to start living for yourself now.
Mother.
The whole world has just opened up for you. Why don't you travel? You've got the time, the luggage, why, all you need are the shots.
Travel. You think it's so easy for a woman alone to travel?
You'll meet people.
I read a story in the Times. A middle-aged woman traveling alone fell off the deck of a ship, and they never discovered it until they got to France.
I promise you, Mother, if you fell off a ship, someone would know about it.
I thought I'd get myself a job.
Hey, that's a great idea.
What would I do?
I don't know what you would do. What would you like to do?
I'd like to be a grandmother. I think that would be nice.
Grandmother! What's your rush? You know, underneath that army uniform, you're still a young, vital woman. You know what I really think you need.
Yes, and I don't want to hear it.
Because you're afraid to hear the truth.
It's not the word that I'm afraid to hear. It's the word you're going to use.
You're darn right I'm going to use that word. It's love.
Oh, thank you.
A week ago, I didn't know what it meant. Then I checked into the Plaza Hotel for 6 wonderful nights. And do you know what happened to me there?
I promised I wouldn't ask.
I found love. Spiritual, emotional, and physical love. And I don't think anyone on earth should be without it.
I'm not. I have you.
You don't need that kind of love. I'm talking about late at night.
I know what you're talking about.
Don't you want to discuss it?
Not with you in the room. I'm going back to New Jersey and give myself a Tony home permanent. Sweetheart, I appreciate your concern, but I'm happy the way I am.
How do you judge who's happy?
Oh, Paul, you shouldn't have run just for me. Oh, and there's Harriet. I've got to call.
Oh, some visit.
Just a sneak peek. I'll be back on Friday for the world premiere. Goodbye, Paul. Oh, I'm so sorry. Goodbye, love. I'll see you on Friday.
Oh, no.
Oh, thank you. Geronimo!
Well, what is it? Stairs? The hole? The bathtub? Something new? Well, what?
Yes.
Well, I can't get it, Paul. Just tell me.
Go on, Corey. Take a wild stab at it. Try something like all the neighbors are crazy.
Are all the neighbors crazy?
I just had an interesting talk with the guy down at the liquor store. Did you know that we live with some of the greatest weirdos in the entire country right here in this very house?
Really? Like who?
Well, like to start with, in apartment 1C are the Boscos, Mr. and Mrs. J. Bosco.
Who are they?
Mr. and Mrs. J. Bosco are a lovely young couple who just happen to be of the same sex, and nobody knows which one that is. In apartment 3C live Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalez.
So?
I'm not through. Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalez, Mr. and Mrs. Armandres, and Mr. Calhoun, who must be the umpire. No one knows who lives in apartment 4D. No one's come in or gone out, and in the past 3 years, only every morning, there are 9 empty cans of tuna fish sitting outside the door.
Oh, kidding. Who do you think lives there?
Well, it sounds like a large cat with a can opener. Now, there are 1 or 2 normal couples who live in this building, but at this rent, we're not one of them.
You've got to pay for all this color and charm.
When you look at it that way, we're getting a bargain. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Velasco, Victor Velasco. He lives in apartment 6A.
Where's 6A? On the roof?
Attic. It's an attic. He also skis, climbs mountains. He's 58 years old, and he's known as the Bluebeard of 48th Street.
What does that mean?
Well, it either means he's a practicing girl attacker or an old man with a blue beard. I'll tell you this, Corey, it's not going to be a dull 2 years.
Where are you going?
I'm going to stand in the bedroom